Hi everyone, Julia here recording this July 25th, 2023. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness, what an experience this life. And if you really pay attention, just wow. And I really love these sunflowers right here. There's that one errant sunflower. This one. And then there's that tall one too. Very cool. Very nice neighborhood. Only one cat came today. Of course, Biggie. Biggie will be 11 years old in December. Man, Biggie's what really turned things around for me back in 2013 when I adopted him. Really changed my frequency and allowed me to literally get rid of some entities and move forward and get emotionally healed and manifest the life I really want. Because we're always manifesting, and the way it looks to me is that you manifest your reality all along. You're those really heartfelt hopes and yearnings do manifest. That's happened to me my entire life. But if you're not content, if you have these fears and judgments in your subconscious or unconscious or both, then even though you're manifesting everything you wanted, you're still not content. You're not happy. And yesterday in our little community here, we all sat around and just gave a brief bio. And so I was just thinking back how that works. And when I was really young, I always wanted to be a teacher since I can remember. And I always wanted to go to University of Texas, Austin, which didn't look very likely with where I was growing up. North side of Houston and northeast side of Houston. Yeah, because all of the North Houston, well, I don't know how it is now, but I'm sure it's not too much different. And always wanted a 2-story house, manifested 4 of those now. And when I was an addict, I was always manifesting my vices. But I didn't have contentment through any of that. I had a lot of fun, but I wasn't happy. And that seems like a contradiction, but I think it's kind of common. And it's just a strange thing. You can't really explain it until you're there. Like, I didn't really know how depressed I was until I finally crawled out of it. Now, all the symptoms of depression were there. Especially the self-medicating. And I was just down a lot. Never wanted to feel normal because normal felt horrible. So I was always trying to alter my state with various substances. And that works for masking. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a tumor or something. It's short term, very short term, hours at a time. Relief. And it's just a vicious cycle that uses up so much energy. Just constantly looking for that that stash so you can make sure you don't ever have to face yourself in the real world, And I never thought I could get past all that. I really didn't. And so I just stayed there doing my thing, and I guess I'm what you would call a functioning addict. And I was always able to somehow keep jobs and things like that. I don't really know how, but I was, and nothing ever really horrible happened to me in any kind of accidents, although I did have some pretty severe auto accidents where I should not have made it. And I'm just in awe at where I am now, all from doing inner work. And there's lots of ways to do inner work. Mostly all you need is honest self-awareness. And that means to be aware of the good aspects of who you are and find the guilt and shame and deal with that and discover that you're a divine creator being and that you're more than worthy. A lot of us, almost everyone, has the judgment that they're not good enough, or the fear, as Cheryl would refer to it, and Tom Campbell. And you have to address that, remove it. And fear in general. We gotta lose fear. We don't die, so we don't need to fear dying. And once you don't fear dying, there's not a lot that that can happen to you that'll put you in fear. Of course, I try to be pretty fearless, but every now and then I find myself having some fear, and I'm like, whoa. But it all goes back to that honest self-awareness. But it has to be honest, we all know. Just have a good look at ourselves. And when we think negative things about ourselves, let's figure out why. If we don't know how to deal with them, then get on the internet. Start researching. Well, come on, Rosie. It's okay. She likes to cry sometimes when she gets in the back, or whine. But yeah, lose the fear. Be fearless. And if you don't fear death, that's a huge part of the battle. And what else is there to fear, Severe pain, we usually leave our bodies when that happens. And imprisonment, whatever, you just learn to be a great astral projector or meditator, whatever. There's always remedies to any situation, and we can always learn from them, because that's what this is all about, learning and growing and ultimately becoming love. And that is not easy. But if you have the intention that you want to become love, that's where it all starts. And with anything that you want, if you just have the intention, it will eventually manifest just with that intention. But if you do other things as well, it'll manifest even quicker or more extreme. So yeah, it's just, we're amazing, powerful creator beings. We manifest our reality as we go along. And it's really important to keep our frequency optimal, so we're manifesting like we want. And and it gets easier and easier. And if you surround yourself with the right people, that's a huge component. And most of you people are probably thinking, well, that's not realistic to do. You work at a job, with various people. But you just have to build up your frequency with it and radiate love wherever you go, so you don't absorb all the other emotional energy around you. And then just put the intention out there that you want to manifest a like-minded, like-hearted community, and it will eventually happen. So, yeah. Just pay attention, learn the lessons, be objective when things that don't seem like are for your best interest are going on in your life. See what lessons you can learn from those. Try not to have any fear. Work to lose the fear. Don't try, do it. And man, you'll just be in awe and gratitude. And gratitude, well, that's a biggie. If you're genuinely grateful, everything just starts falling into place. So if you have extreme gratitude and honest self-awareness, that's all you need. Then you'll start learning your lessons, making adjustments where you need to, and before you know it, you'll live in a very content, blissful life with so many opportunities just springing up left and right. So there you go. So thanks everyone for listening. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to always focus on what you want and help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.